Are the guns now better than the guns were a year, 2, 3 years ago, when there was no crafting, there was no origin traits, there were no kind of elemental specific perks? Were the guns back there better, or are the guns now better? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I am Death from Above. This is the Nightwatch Scout Rifle, and this is not what we're doing the video on. I was going to do a video on this gun. Zur brought this roll right here for us this week in Destiny 2, and you can go grab it right now if you want to. It's a really good roll. I like it. Light.gg has it ranked as a B. No, has it ranked as a C. But I actually think it's pretty good. I built it out in Gunsmith just to kind of see if you maxed out the range and did all the things with it, what it would be. And I was like, okay, cool. It's actually a really good gun. And I love this Scout Rifle. I'm going to use it on stream. If you're watching this video on YouTube, it'll be yesterday, but you can go back and watch the VOD from the stream where I use the Nightwatch the whole time. Awesome Scout Rifle. I love it. It's from Gambit Prime, right? The only way you can get it now, I think, is if it's from Season of Arrivals. But the only way you can get it now is if you find it from Zur, like he brings it, or if you get it out of a random Ingram. I don't know if you can get it from Gambit Ingrams. I'm not real sure. Let's see what the source says. Downtown. It's all the way. Gambit Prime matches and increase your rank. So you can't do that anymore. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. So the source now is Zur. That's really the only way you can get it. Can you get it from Horse? Can you get it from Horse? No, why? Okay, I gotta collapse all these. Hold, please. I promise you there's a point to this. You can probably get it from Horse too, but not today. I don't know. I know you can get it when he brings it, when Zur brings it. He brings it decently often. So, Nightwatch Scout Rifle, 2 thumbs up. But that brought me to my actual point of the video. Are the guns now better than the guns were a year, 2, 3 years ago, when there was no crafting, there was no origin traits, there were no kind of elemental specific perks? Were the guns back there better, or are the guns now better? Leave your comment in the video comment section right now before we move forward, but I'm not sure. We're going to wind our way through some ideas right now for me, and then I might have a conclusion, I might not. It might need more discussion, but here's what I want to do. We have Nightwatch here. We also have Servant Leader here that I have that has a very similar role. Now, this is an example of a Scout Rifle from Gambit that you can currently get. You can farm it. You can get the roll. It has 12 perks in each column. A lot of options. It is a kinetic Scout Rifle fast fire rate. So is Nightwatch kinetic Scout Rifle fast fire rate, but the perk pool is very small in this one, 5 and 5, whereas you have 12 and 12 on the Servant Leader. So I was looking at this, and I was just going to go through and be like, hey, this gun's really good if you want it. It doesn't have it very highly ranked here as far as Light.gg is concerned, but they go with the rankings based on what people are using and choosing for this weapon. Everybody wants rapid hit explosive payload, which is the version that I have that I use in the stream. But Nightwatch with Outlaw multi-kill clip, very good with hammer forged and accurized rounds. It's got a range masterwork. PvP like a machine with the 41 hipfire drop off and the 81 ADS drop off. Whereas something like the Servant Leader, shorter drop off, but still just as good. But this is an old gun. This is an old gun. This is a year 2 or 3 Destiny 2 gun. This is a year 5, 6, 7 Destiny 2 weapon. This is a current weapon. This is an older weapon. Now, first question, what should they do with these old weapons? Because they're eventually going to filter out. Should they redo them with new perks in this fashion? Or should they just let them go and do new things with them? That's the first pivot point in the Destiny community, because I know a lot of people have a problem with reskinned weapons. Or weapons that are old coming back and just being like low effort. Here's some more weapons. They're the old guns, but we've added new perks. People don't like that sometimes. I'm a fan. I love these guns. There's a lot of effort put into the design, the imagery, the animation, the sound. I really like it. I like the ornament I have for this one. So I miss those things when like the versions of certain guns that I have are sunset and I can't use them anymore, even though I love the rolls on them. I would love a way, and I think they mentioned in Lightfall they're going to come up with a new way to bring forward old weapons. Maybe if you have an old gun and you want to add an origin trait or something to it and make it current. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But what do you think about the old guns? Take the old guns, make them new, give them new things like this, or let them go, make new guns, and just let that one go? So that's my first question to you. What do they do? Do they update it? Do they not update it? I'm a big fan of updating them. Like, take this, bring it forward. I like this gun. I want to see it more. It's a 200 RPM. This one's a 260 RPM, so they don't really occupy the same space, even though they're both kinetic scout rifles that are Gambit related. They're a little bit different. Now, the next thing, crafting. Should crafting be a thing? I have mixed feelings on this. When they brought crafting in, it seemed like the time investment was a good balance. They have a good balance of the time investment to get the god roll that you want, and not everything's craftable. But specific guns, when there are god rolls decided and they are confirmed and the community agrees, once you unlock the deep sight resonant unlockables, you get the crafted version. All you gotta do is level it up and then you got it forever. There's no RNG to it, and it's a one and done situation. So if you want 3 different god rolls, all you got to do is print them out, level them up, and you got them. You just got to grind for the materials. So it is a focused way to get something that you want, but is it right for Destiny? I don't know. I still don't know. I'm still on the fence about crafting, because you can't craft a servant leader. You can focus into the gun. I don't know if I like focusing better or crafting right now. I like that I can find a gun, get it, make it, and have it. The enhanced traits, I don't know if the enhanced traits were a good idea. The enhanced traits are kind of making some of those guns a little bit above some of the other guns. So the enhanced perks may have been a mistake. Maybe it should have been more visual ornamentation. The more you level it up, you could make it look cooler, have things dripping off of it. I don't know. But I think the enhanced traits may have been a poor choice. That's maybe where I'm landing on it. And I would like a little bit more. I feel like Destiny does its best when you are grinding your face to the stone to get the roll randomly. That's when Destiny's been at its best. And the crafting system, it's not finished yet in my mind. There's more to do. So I am going to reserve the right on crafting to say yes or no, but I think I hope it gets better, not worse. It could get worse. Because right now you have seasonal weapons, and that's about it. There's some other weapons in there, but it's mostly just the seasonal weapons. The other extra weapons that they add during the season that aren't seasonal weapons, they're not craftable typically. So you have to farm those and get the god rolls there. But I think the new weapons in Destiny are better than the old weapons as far as having an origin trait, having more perk options, the elemental perks associated with different void, solar, arc, stasis. That's really cool. I enjoy that. Kinetic needs something. Kinetic is falling behind. Kinetic does not have as much as the others do with the elements. So Kinetic needs to be more. It needs to be, if it doesn't have a shield, Kinetic packs more of a wallop. Maybe. Because Kinetic right now, I feel like the elementals are just a better choice. I'll use my Kinetic slot for a special weapon to do a little bit more damage and save the elementals for my primaries, so I can run something to rip shields and also have something interesting like Volt Shot. I like where it's going. I want it to do better, and I want a little bit more fun in the grind, and I want the grind to remain in a good, positive way. I do think guns are better now than they've ever been. I do want them to bring forward old guns that were left behind that are still perfectly fun, just redo them. I want the visuals and the audio and all this stuff, but you can redo the guts. But I miss the old guns. Some of them were a lot of fun. And crafting, I don't know. Crafting's gonna have to remain to be seen. We'll have to wait for Lightfall and see how crafting is in there. But what do you think? A couple things covered here. Kind of meant to do a gun video, but ended up doing a guns in Destiny video. So, are guns broken in Destiny? Is the crafting system okay? Is the grind okay? Are you okay, chat? Come by the stream if you want to tell me about it. I'm happy to chat. I'll be there. If you're cute, thanks for watching. I'm Death or Above. Leave a like on your way out. And check out some other videos like these right here. See you, bye. Check it. Chat, I was going to do a video on this gun. I don't know that I'm going to do that now. This is the beginning, though, so we can sit here and listen to my son yell at Fortnite. Or what's he playing? Hold on, let me go see what he's playing. Roblox. He's playing Roblox. So we're gonna sit here and ponder, and I'm thinking we're gonna go a different direction than what was intended. And I know sometimes it's hard to go different directions, or sometimes that's just how you're born and it's just the way it goes. You know, sometimes it bends, you know, yeah, it's fine. I was gonna do a video on this gun. I think I'm gonna do a stream with it. Also was looking at a couple other guns, and it's gonna, you know, I don't know, chat. You're not even here. You're here in my brain. You're not on the screen yet. You will be later though, so don't fret. It will happen. Also,
Except a death from above. Will Death get a dub? Death from above shoots at some mans. Will he get a hit? Find out next time on stream.